One of the key things to consider as you develop your practice outdoors is how are your materials and resources stored. We tend to think far more about how we're going to store resources inside and about routines and materials and how we store resources inside than we ever do in terms of outdoors. And I think really it's time to rethink that. If we make sure that materials and resources outdoors are stored effectively, with space around them ideally, so like this, space down the middle of a storage shed, with resources stored around the edge, with labelling to show where things belong and so on, then actually it has quite a big impact on the practice. If things are stored effectively, then adults don't need to spend time every day getting resources out for the children and putting them out, because actually they can come out instead, the adults can come out instead with the children, open up the doors of the shed and support them in being independent, support the children in being independent in bringing things out. That's a far more effective use of time, and it's also more effective from the children's point of view because it means that they can develop independence and it means they can continue their ideas over a series of days and weeks and potentially months. They know those resources are always going to be there. They're always going to be available to them because of the level of organisation. That means that you tend to see a progression of ideas. If the resources and materials offer lots of learning possibilities and they know they're going to be available every day, then children will be able to make plans, have ideas, plan ahead, think things through and so on. You'll see collaboration, you'll see children progressing in terms of their ideas as simple dens develop into more complex structures over time. As water play goes from the exploration of pouring water down a simple system of one tube or one piece of guttering to a whole series of connected pieces. You'll see progression, you'll see opportunities for development, you'll see problem solving. But a lot of that is based on those systems and routines that you have in place. And the key one, I think, a really important one to start with is that idea of storage and organisation. So, have a think about the labelling of the materials in your outdoor space. Have a think about how resources are stored. Can children easily access those resources independently? And do you use your labelling of resources and photographs in your storage space to make the most of opportunities for learning? So using print, using number, using measurement, and so on, using matching. All kinds of opportunities that mean that even at tidy up time in the outdoor space, there are learning opportunities too.